Hi there everyone, this is Lady Smale for Guacamelee.com, and today I'm going to give a tutorial on chicken herding. This side quest is only relevant on the 100% runs, but since that's the run I originally started doing this game on, I thought I'd share. Okay, so first things first, we need to go into the game. I've set the game up so it's just after you've gotten your luchador powers in Pueblucho, right at the start of the game. You pretty much, once you've got your powers, you can do this quest at any point, as long as you're in Pueblucho and able to talk to this gentleman here, who will activate it. I personally prefer to do it right at the start of the game, but I know that other speedrunners prefer to do it the second time you go to Pueblucho, once you've beaten X-Darbe. So yeah, it's a preference thing. There's not a lot of difference in the time. It's just a preference more than anything. Okay, so we've spoken to the gentleman, activated the side quest, so now we go down to here, Casa del Polo. Okay, and as we enter the room, you see there's quite a few chickens. Okay, there's 2 on the top level, 3 on the level below that, and there are 3 chickens that aren't in view at the moment. There's 2 on a level below where you are, and then there's 1 to the very far right. Okay, so first things first, chicken in the top left corner, leave him alone. If you hit him now, he'll bounce everywhere once you start going after the other chickens. It's part of the physics in this room. The chicken physics are a bit strange. Generally, if you haven't hit them, they'll just run away from you when you get close. But if they'll just run into walls and just stay there. Until you hit them, that is. Once you hit them, they'll just run off in, well, generally it tends to be the opposite direction that you're running in. So if you're running towards them, they'll run past you and away from you. And that's how we get the chickens to move quickly up around the room. Okay, so that's a basic summarization of the chicken physics in this. Okay, so let's start the room. Okay, so first things first, we're going to scare the 2 chickens on the, well, the chicken on the far right over to meet his friend. So what we do is we'll roll, and he'll run to the right. Now, you've noticed that I've positioned myself just on the edge here, not quite on the black platform. So I should be able to just drop straight down to the next level, which I am, which scares that chicken off to the left. And again, we're going to do the same and drop down to the very bottom and see these 2 chickens on the bottom. Right, these 2 chickens are probably the most annoying in the whole room, because you either have to beat them up to the point where you've got to throw them, which is slow, or once you hit them for the first time, they just tend to jump everywhere. So the best way I found to do it is to use the physics to make them run into the far left corner, and then quickly punch them once and then uppercut when they jump into the air. That's the quickest and best way I found to do it, but if anybody else has any suggestions, then I'll be willing to try them. So what we do, so we scare them into the corner. You like to leave a little bit of a gap, just so you can see, because if you're too close, if you're right on top of them, the uppercut just tends to miss. So if you leave a little gap, you get the uppercut right. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do the punch and quick uppercut. So, and I'd say about 90% of the time, that will get both of them up there. It is a trial and error a lot of the time, but most of the time they'll go up together. If not, it's again the same tactic I tend to find, where I get them in a corner, quickly punch and then uppercut them. Okay, so what we do now, we use so we herd them all into the corner there. Right, so this is where we're going to use the hit physic. So if they're all together now, if we hit, so we've got a little gap, if we hit them from there and run towards them, they should all theoretically run up the stairs. Please note the theoretically. So there we go, they all went up the stairs. And then we use the same tactic with the chicken in the corner here. He's already run into the corner, so you just give him a quick punch, run past him. Sometimes that one, he might stop as you run to go the other direction, so fine, sometimes you just give him a quick punch just to punch him along, it'll work. So again, just give him a quick punch. Wow, there you go. Well, obviously, like I said, you can use the same physics to just head them into the corner, punch them and then run towards them, but I kind of messed up a little bit there, but generally that's how you do the chicken room. Okay, so we've shown you how to do it slowly. So let's see if we can show you how to do it quickly. So let's quit. Continue. I apologise if I go silent while I'm doing this, because I am actually having to focus on it, because it's not, if you're being precise, it's not that easy. So scare, down, head, And there we go. That was fairly quick. I'm happy with that. So yeah, obviously with a little bit more practice and you can get it really, really quick, but overall, it can, if you have a good chicken room, it can save probably about 5 seconds off an overall time, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it can be in a speed run. So yeah, so that's how I chicken head. Hope people found this at least a little bit useful. If not, you just get to laugh at me punching chickens in the face, which is always fun. So yeah, this is Lady Smale signing off, and thanks for watching.